Try this. Hi, I'm Elizabeth Brico, one of the authors of Trauma, a PTSD blog on Healthy Place. I'm sitting here today in Davie, Florida, which is not where I am normally when I filmed my other videos. They've been in Seattle, so that's different. And I'm not going back to Seattle for a while because my life is in this really crazy place right now, and everything is changing really suddenly and drastically, and it's totally like out of my control and just overwhelming. It's just all these changes, and I lost a whole bunch of my stuff, and my husband is in the hospital. It's a lot. And I didn't know what I wanted to even talk about today for this video because I'm so overwhelmed and I can't think about anything. But I have to film it. I have to say something because it's my job, and I have to keep doing my job. And people can take medical leaves when they have things like their husband in the hospital, and I did for a while for a lot of working. I did stop working for about a month or so. But I have to get back to work. Everyone has to eventually get back to work and get back to doing their lives. And when people have PTSD, that's extra hard because change is even harder and stress is even harder. As most people who have PTSD already know, we are already under stress. So when we have stressful events in our lives, it becomes overwhelming pretty quickly. And when it's something that would overwhelm someone without PTSD, that's like blackout. Like I was seriously just like blacked out and dysfunctional for like a month because of everything that's going on. But I'm starting to come out of it and starting to get back to work. So that's what I'm going to talk about because it's the only thing I can think about. And it kind of feels to me the way going on a roller coaster felt for me. When I was a kid, I was terrified of roller coasters. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't get on them. I think I did it like once. My mom told me this. I don't even remember. I did it like once and I just like cried. But then I wouldn't do it for years and years. I wouldn't go on a roller coaster because I was just too scared. And then I went to Las Vegas when I was like 17 with one of my friends, and there's not a lot for a 17-year-old to do in Las Vegas because you have to be 18 or 21 to do pretty much everything there is to do there. But there were roller coasters. And I was scared. But I decided to go because I couldn't really do anything else. I was kind of bored of the pool. And I went, and the roller coaster started, and it was terrifying. I mean, I was in this machine that could like fall out of the sky and kill me, but I couldn't get out of it because then I'd die. Like I was just stuck in that experience. So I had to let go of my fear. I just had to give into it. There was nowhere for me to go. I had to stay on the roller coaster. I couldn't get out of it, and I had to just deal with it. And when I let go of that, when I just accepted that I was on it, I actually loved it. And then I got like addicted to it and just went on roller coaster after roller coaster after roller coaster for the entire time I was there. But that first time it was really scary, and I had to have that experience of learning to just give in and let go. And that's kind of what I'm going through now, although I don't think I'm going to necessarily love this experience because it's not a roller coaster ride. It's not something fun, but it's something that I have to just give in and try to continue on with my life, try to continue doing my work and moving forward and being a mom and living and all of those things, even though it's stressing me out and it's triggering me and there are legitimately bad things going on. I have to accept it and just keep going, and eventually, just like everything else, it'll pass. And I think that's something that all of us, PTSD or not, can relate to and learn from, and especially those of us with trauma histories, though, because we get stuck pretty easily. So it's just something, it's hard to do, but just kind of accept it. If you're also going through something stressful, just accept it. It's happening. You're in the roller coaster. Just wait for the ride to end, and maybe something will happen that's enjoyable, or at least you'll survive it. Alright, I'll talk to you next time.